fuck, bro. Y'all always coming back on the nigga just like in his mode, like real tough, bro. Real tough. Them niggas always coming back when I'm in my mode. Like right when I get in my mode, bro, they come back. They pull up.
Did you miss any of our premiere episode of NBA 2K TV? Remember, you can always go back in the game menu and watch previous episodes at any time.
And we'll be back here next week with some more 2K23 tips, and we're hanging out with T-Mac.
You can't play the game forever. I played 15 years, but that's the beauty of NBA 2K because it's
And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Substitution
Making some changes here. And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Hernan Gomez. Terrence Davis is out there with White. Then it's MP. And it's Bassey in at the 4 slot. Back to MP. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range.
and he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Hero passes to Martin. Here's man, and stolen by NP. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Hero.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going down.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Clock is at 3. Fires from 18. And it's Martin missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's MP. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Yurtseven's checked in for the Heat. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
And White kicks to MP. Three-pointer. Good on the triple.
22.
MP's got 10 points.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Man passes to Zeller. Davis against Hero. Now here is Martin. Not a lot of room. Over MP. And it's Martin missing.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
MP deciding where to go with it. Goes back up. Shot's good by Hernan Gomez.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Time to make some noise for your Heat Dancers.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
You know, the defense guys is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And so, in the game for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid are manning the post positions. DeAnthony Melton out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's MP in at the 3 slot. Brook Lopez is checked in for Yurtseven. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on this he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball is going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Jimmy Butler's work ethic is really impressive. I mean, it seems like he never stops improving his game and looking for ways to be more effective on the floor, and that's why he's been as good as he's been so far in his career.
And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, I'd like to have both skill and athleticism. But skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 7.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
MP against Butler. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Mann. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Harris. The Heat shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Now at the line.
And the first one.
Substitution on the court.
Martin the pass to Lowry. Now here is Martin. Hero with it. Pass to Zeller. Outside Martin. 5 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they've repeatedly closed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Martin against MP. Another miss by MP.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Good on the three-point shot.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
White the pass to MP. Richardson outside. A three from MP. He can't hit that time. And Miami the other way now. Outside, Hero. Back to Lowry. Here's the three. Yurtseven kicks to Lowry. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Penalty. 76ers substitution.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Clock at 6. Here's Hero. That one misses. Great D that time from Davis. Richardson the bounce pass. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Philadelphia in the driver's seat. Up 8 points.
41. The 76ers, 49.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at MP.
Substitution
for Miami. Yurtseven comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Lopez in for Caleb Martin. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Tobias Harris. MP comes in for Richardson. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Maxey. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Person.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Brook Lopez is out there with Yurtseven. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Outside, Hero. Passes it to Yurtseven. Back to Hero. Here's Butler. Yep, it counts. Butler's got 5 now.
You know, you're asking to get burned when Butler is given this type of position. Outstanding work there.
It's tipped and stolen by Kyle Lowry. Floats it up for Butler. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And how about the leaping ability? Butler gets off the ground so fast, especially on these alley-oops.
From Kyle Lowry.
MP against Butler. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
They they've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Outside Butler. Pass to Yurtseven. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. It's Hero with the drive. 6 to shoot. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Off target on the 15-footer. MV outside. The feed to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
You know, with all he does offensively, at his size, Joel Embiid is like a cheat code, a special talent.
Lowry kicks to Hero. Outside Lowry. Here's Butler. And that one goes long.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
MV outside. The pass to Melton. From past the arc. And the dunk by Embiid.
I know it's a tall task, but you got to box out Embiid. It's really that simple because if you don't, he's going to make you pay.
Butler in the corner. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Outside, Hero. Butler passes to Hero. Back to Butler. And he banks in the lane. Butler's got 9.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at the 76ers. Harrison and Embiid are manning the post position. Tyrese Maxey out there at Person. And it's Richardson in at the small forward. Person kicks to Richardson. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you.
to a new episode of NBA 2K TV, and this week we're bringing you a special show with some bonus 2K TV interactive.
Which means we ask you a question, it pops up on screen, you answer it correctly, and you'll earn yourself some VC to help you get started in NBA 2K23.
Well, at this early stage of the season, what's the biggest challenge for a team, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., early on, some teams know what kind of club they are. But for a lot of teams that had some turnover or a coaching change, it's about finding who you are.
Whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Well, we call this high IQ and good instincts for the game, and these things Willie relies on to succeed at this level.
Here's Rodgers. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Clock at 6. Here's Thomas, covered by MP. Pass to Simmons. Down low. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Massey, he's checked in for the Sixers. Davis comes in for Maxey.
At the line for one.
And here are the Sixers now. 4-point game. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
Last year shows that having the better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Rodgers to the left side wing. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 6 points.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
MP outside. Pass to Hernan Gomez.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Rebounded by the Nets. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
That night, they gave an all-star effort on the offensive boards. The second chance... points tipped the scales in their favor.
Never expect Ben Simmons to miss a wide-open teammate. What a pass right there.
White, the pass to MP. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Rodgers.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And it's Duke missing. The 76ers have got 6 of 14 in so far. MP. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter. Fires the three. Here's Hernan Gomez. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Quick to the punch. Good anticipation by Willie, that time owning the offensive glass.
To the left wing. Here's Thomas. The three-pointer off the mark.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
He misses the free throw. Melton, he's checked in for White. He does not get the second one. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
And the Nets miss again.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
MP outside. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Pass to Duke. Here's Thomas. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Aaron Gomez. That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Brooklyn, Cameron Thomas. Taking 2 shots.
That one misses. And the second free throw is good. Melton finds MP. It could go. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. The scoring is fast and furious.
18. The net, 24.
The 76ers with some changes. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Tobias Harris. MP comes in for Richardson. And it's Davis in for Melton. Here's Thomas, covered by MP. And the 76ers making a change here. Bassey's checked in.
3rd team foul.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Thomas. Over MP. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
We've got Terrence Davis. He's out there with Maxey. MP is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Bassey in at the 4 slot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Unloads. No good off the back of the rim. The Sixers trailing. A moment here for an injury report.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the 76ers. The knee did bend backwards, and he confirmed it was hyperextended. Doesn't appear to be any significant ligament damage at this time. Obviously, this isn't at all how they pictured the start of the season. We'll have to see how this affects them moving forward.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Graham.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Well, the Nets shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Here's Claxton. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
2 minutes.
Pass to Reed. This one for 3. The shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a t-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. And the 76ers making a change here. Harris is checked in. Here's Thomas, pounded by Harris. 14 feet away. The rebound by Maxey. Maxey's got 4 rebounds in the game. 1:05 left in the first half of this game. Blocked! Now Simmons. A 17-point game for him in the win against Chicago.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
Hernan Gomez gets the bucket.
Well, the thing you take away, I think, from his play, Willie with excellent hands, catching off the screen and roll.
To the wing, right side. Here's Thomas. The 15-footer is good. Thomas has got 10.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
MP with it. Picked up by Reed. Here's Hernan Gomez. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Nets with a lead. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside Simmons. 12 seconds left in the second period. Tries a 10-footer. Thomas misses.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Here's MP. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the fourth.
Your 76ers, 42. The Nets, 43.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Cameron Payne really having a good game here. Making some changes. Claxton comes in for Reed. And it's Thomas in for Kevin Durant. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. On the floor for Brooklyn. Ben Simmons is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. And you listen to the great defenders. They talk about disrupting the rhythm of a score. Doris, how do they accomplish that?
I think it can occur, Brian, in any number of ways. The first thought you have, obviously, is being physical, obviously within the rules. You can try to deny touches. You can try to deny spots on the floor that players are trying to get to. It can also be psychological. Try to get under the skin of the offensive player you're contending with. I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. Reddish is checked in for Brooklyn. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
You got to admire how hard they've worked to get to the line. All game long, they've been going right into the defense and drawing foul after foul.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Controls the rebound and put back.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Brooklyn has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Reddish. And he's going to the line for 2. The officials saw contact while he was going up.
His second personal.
The officials were right on top of that one. Shooting
for Brooklyn, Cameron Reddish. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Tobias Harris checked in for the Sixers. It's both from the stripe.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Davis, the pass to MP. For 3.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Reddish on the wing. 4-3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harris has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside. And stolen by Simmons. Pass to Williams. And here's Reddish. Now Simmons. Pounded by Harris. Here's Claxton. Shot clock at 6. Here's Simmons. And that one's drained from the low block. Simmons has got 6 in the quarter.
You know, I've got to say, defensively, the effort simply hasn't been there this half. They've got to pick up their energy.
Harris passes to MP. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
It's going to go on Cam Reddish.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Reed's checked in for Claxton. And it's Kevin Durant in for Reddish. Outside, Williams. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Back to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
We are talking about one of the greatest scorers in the history of NBA basketball. Kevin Durant's doing some work right now.
Now here's MP. He's got 6 to the middle. Stolen by Reed. Pass to Payne. Let's go with a 3. And they'll get another chance. Tries yet again. 2 points. That one goes. Simmons has got 9.
When you're 6'11" and have that kind of athleticism, get to the backboards. Well done, Ben Simmons.
MP against Durant. MP outside to end the drought. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Nets out in front, up 19. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better.
So we see the Nets taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this one.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
Johns and Mountain Dew have teamed up to deliver the limited edition Mountain Dew NBA 2K23 Players Pack Bundle. With an assist from basketball legends Shaquille O'Neal, Papa John's, and Mountain Dew are giving fans a chance to unlock up to $1 million worth of in-game swag. Head online and follow these steps to see how you can get in on the action.
Until then, answer this Shaq question correctly for a little VC assist. How many times has Shaquille O'Neal appeared on the cover of NBA 2K?
Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Let's take a little walk down memory lane. He donned the cover of NBA 2K6, 2K7, and the Legend Edition of 2K18.
If you answered 3, then you are correct. Lucky number 3. Congratulations on this VC.
The yearly launch of NBA 2K is always buzzworthy, and it's a great moment for us to celebrate and check in with the fans. Alexis, you've been at a couple of these events the last few weeks.
It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for...
76ers have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
The line for one.
And that one misses.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Shot clock at 6. Thomas, it's a wide open look. The three-pointer, no good. The 76ers trail by 6. MP deciding where to go with it. Off target from three-point range. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Williams passes to Claxton. Pass to Thomas. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
MP against Thomas. MP, he sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
There's the pass to Thomas. Here's Duke, and stolen by MP. For the finish, and the dunk by MP.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Outside Thomas. Can't get it to fall.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Brooklyn's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Pass to Claxton. Here's Duke. 58 seconds left to play here in the first. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Thomas, no good.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Inside, Philadelphia moving the ball around. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And stolen by MP. The three. And they get it back. Another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Philadelphia, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. 76ers lead by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Harris and Embiid are manning the post position. Maxey out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. It's Thomas on the wing. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Here's Harris. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense nowhere to be found.
Passes it to Simmons. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. Season after season, it seems like Tobias Harris only proves himself more invaluable.
He's one of those glue guys. Stick him into almost any lineup and he can contribute. Points, rebounds, assists, whatever you need, and that's what makes him a...
Changing it up here. Massey, the pass to MP. From 17 feet out, that shot is off. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers.
And whether by design or by accident, they drew so many fouls in that game. Foul trouble for the other side became a huge issue.
And I'm sure that's been at the forefront of the plan coming into this one, too.
Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Second free throw, no good.
Well, I played for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
And they take the lead.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Back to Simmons, pass to Williams. For the 3, a nice shot by Duke. Duke's got 9. And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. 5 on the clock. And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP. Brooklyn trailing. The pass to Duke. Williams kicks to Simmons. Back to Williams. Nets passing it around. Duke. Hernangomez grabs the miss. Hernangomez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Those plays could make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
MP outside. Takes a 3. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Williams passes to Sharp.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. The 76ers making a switch here. Harris is checked in. He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. The 76ers leading by 5. A 3 from MP. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Simmons passes to Claxton. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Philadelphia ball. Coming down from the floor for the Nets, Naz Reid.
MP outside. With 1 on the clock, and the shot goes in. MP's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. And so it's Philadelphia going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is his skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
Starting off the second half, here's Steve Nash's 5. They've got Simmons, Payne out there with Williams. Then it's Naz Reid, and it's Durant in at small forward. And a wide open look for MP. Off target with his 3. Nets trail by 10. To the paint, here's Simmons. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Simmons got the first bucket of the third here for the Nets.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Six on the shot clock. Down low. Stolen by Reid. Payne with it. Maxey covering. And Simmons slams it in.
And no issues getting up for Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian.
And you think about Durant's singularity as a player. Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
A 3 from MP. The 76ers with another miss.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
That one goes. Count it.
Williams.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaching. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have.
Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
MP against Durant. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. A 3-ball. MP, no good.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Fires the 3. KD can't get it to go. No good. Shot missing. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the...
86.
Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.